Hello, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you, and today we're back on Pillars of Eternity PS4 Let's Play. How exactly did you come to join the Latin Key? As often as it often is with such follies, I was young and directionless. Latin Key promised some of the structure I was lacking, and they offered me a future far removed from service to my father's Earl. Animancy is, possibly, even more controversial in Adir than it is here. The practice has been outlawed for 600 years, with prohibition as a way of breeding curiosity. The success and relative acceptance that animancy is found here and in the Valen Republic spurred a renewed interest in Adir. Leaden Key began recruiting more aggressively, and I was in the final period of my training when my instructors reached out to me. As I said, it was a welcome departure from my father's plans, and after seeing a few of my colleagues abandon their studies in magic, animancy, and the republics, I was convinced that something needed to be done to stop the spread. Well, that's a dumb reason. Alright, who's at my house? If ignored, minor reputation is defined as being negative. Okay, send escort. Here, you get the hell out of my sight. Now, let's see, do I want to go straight to Stormwall Gorge? Kind of. But you know what? We're in another story thing, so we should go back to look for more, oh yeah, we can't get into there, Defiance Bay at all. So we should go back to look for, wait, didn't they say that guy was in Easternwood? Okay, you know what, yeah, let's head to Easternwood then. I doubt anything strong enough to survive me killing it. Okay. Where was I? Abgal, a kind of early form of the merman. The Abgal is mentioned in Sumerian mythology. It is one of a number of spirits, originally servants of Ea, the god of wisdom. Like the centaurs of Greek mythology who helped civilize humanity, the task of these beings is to teach the arts and sciences to humanity. They did this during the day while fasting, only stopping to eat at night. Early carved reliefs show them as men above the waist, fish below. Abominable snowman. Yeah, I don't need to say that shit. Abominable snowman is the name given to the Yeti, which lives in the Himalayas. Alright, maybe the graveyard would be a good place to check. Wait, I already slept in the graveyard. Am I sure that thing said Easternwood? Oh, Elm Shore. Okay, yeah, it's nowhere near here. Whee! I'm going insane. Good nature's child, we were born to be wild. Fly so high, never gonna die. Born to be wild. Oh, right, shit, I forgot. Acephaly in Greek mythology, Akamas, one of the names of the Cyclops in Greek mythology. Acephaly. In Greek mythology, Acephaly were human beings whose features were situated in their chest. They had no heads at all. According to the accounts of Herodotus and Josephus, the Acephaly lived in Libya. They are similar to the Lemnius. Yeah, it's telling it's similar to something else that I don't know. Wonderful idea. Anha finishes scoring Supplicant and returns to the strongholds. Excellent. How's Gilded Vale doing? Even folks like you don't fare too well in these parts. Kinda wanted to check the town, see how everything. Be careful if you head east. Guards patrol the eastern wood, but not the Black Meadow. Yeah, okay, I guess everything's clear here. Yes. Okay, so you're the one who murdered Lord Raederick on behalf of that cretinous traitor. I'm sure you understand your request for housing and land is completely out of my hands now. Please don't cry. We'll give them a good burial. That's the last of them. Yay! They took down all the hanging people! Scattered between the roots are bracelets, tiny bit. Yeah, you're finally done with the hanging of people? Did you hear about Lord Raederick? Murdered, they said. Oh no, I didn't hear about that at all. No, how did that happen? So sad. So glad we're before the age of security cameras. I guess go to the inn. Oh, Ader has shit to talk about. Wow, that's new.
Say what you want about Dear Woodens, but they haven't met the problem yet that they couldn't solve by killing some scapegoats.
He flashes a hollow smile. You fight for people because you see something now that deserves defending, even more so because someone you trust sees it too. And you turn around and they do something like this, and the person who made you want to help them is gone. You weren't really fighting for all of them, though. Yeah, just the ones I liked, then maybe. Maybe. It'd be nice if you got to choose. Tell Lola I said if you die, it wouldn't be for their sorry hides. Never thought I'd find myself missing the hospitality back home. Okay, guess not. Blackhound Inn. And Achelos. Achelos? I think it's Achelos. In Greek mythology, Achelos was a river god who took 3 different shapes when he chose. He could take the form of a bull, a speckled serpent, or a bull-headed man, like the Minotaur. He wrestled with Hercules for the hand of Deianira, and while in the later form lost a horn. The blood that fell to the ground from the horn became the siren, so the horn itself was discovered by naiads, who took and filled it with flowers and fruit. Classic myth tells that Achilles' horn was then presented to Plenty, Amalthea, who made it her cornucopia, the horn of plenty.
Hail and well
Casca!
met.
Okay, I was hoping you'd have, like, rumors or something. I guess not. Yeah, take me to Gilded Vale again. Sorry, folks. I was hoping shit would happen. You know, I mean, people just died and shit. Achialabopa. Among the Pueblo peoples of North America, stories are told of this fabulous animal. A bird with rainbow-colored wings and feathers like knives. A celestial creature may at one time have been considered responsible for the whole of creation. Actaeon. In Greek myth, Actaeon is one of the 8 horses of the sun. Actaeon is described as pure white in color, with flaring nostrils from which issue flame and smoke. The name Actaeon means effulgence, clearly referring to the powerful heat and light of the sun. At night, the horses browsed on magical herbs on the islands of the blessed. By day, the nymphs of time. The Heraea harnessed them to the chariot of the sun, which is driven by the god Helios. Hey, we had nothing to discuss. I just started reading shit about wild mythological animals. They have better gold rot chew in the city. Don't take the drugs! Oh, God. Alright, what to do now, though? I guess I mean, I kinda don't want to go back to Crackle Bluffs. Alright then, Stormworld Gorge it is. I guess Twin Elms is probably where we'll get more quests. Axon, one of the four winged horses of the sun in Roman myth. The poet Ovid lists Axon together with Eos, Phlegon, and Pyros. These four were harnessed daily to the chariot sun driven across the heavens by the charioteer Phaeton. Adar Lichgwyn. According to Celtic tradition, the Adar Lichgwyn were giant birds similar in kind to the griffin, which were given to a warrior named Druidwas ap Trífin, by his fairy wife. The name derives from the Welsh words lich, dust, and gwyn, wine. The birds were said to understand human speech and to obey whatever command was given to them by their master. However, on one occasion when Druidwas was about to do battle with the hero Arthur, he commanded them to kill the first man to enter the battle. Arthur himself was delayed, and the birds immediately turned on Druidwas and tore him to pieces. And that's why you give very clear instructions. And when you tell them to kill someone, you tell them to kill someone very specific, and not just first person who walks into a room. Dumbest shit I ever heard. An electric disc is wedged into a shallow depression in the rock. Runes glow from the surface. No? No interaction? Oh wait, the floodwaters went down. Maybe this thing went down too. No. No. Oh wait. Wait, it did. What is this? Well, I am tempted. It is tempting. Maybe I'll come back when I have, like, a quest or something. I know there has to be a quest or something that'll tell me to go there. So, maybe it'll be best if I just come back later. Alright, this time we don't have floodwaters stopping us. Yes. Now we can finish exploring Stormwall Gorge. He arrives at last. And who are you? Well, 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 a woman in robes flanked by an armed group savors every word before whispering the next. Finally! You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a small pale and full. There's a smile, pale and full, that droops below her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. It's her, the other one. A woman in the group motions with her arquebus towards Palgina. Weren't we looking for her too? Yes. She squints and looks Palgina up and down. A dark-skinned woman with feathers. There can't be too many of your kind around these parts, can there? She smiles with strange geniality. Palgina feathers ruffle, and the golden irises of her eyes grow thin, swelled by the blackness of her whitening pupils. And why'd you be looking for me, Amika? Same reason I'm looking for him. Her eyes twinkle above her placid smile. You should know, little bird, no one wants to hear songs about conspiracies. Her voice deepens and take on the edge of menace. It just makes us want to wring your neck. Any last words? After all the effort you mustered, it'd be a shame to end quietly. Good, some worthwhile action. I can use a bit of vengeful violence. The complacent smile on the woman's lips vanishes, and she seems to hesitate for moments. You won't give up. I can see that now. Our superiors are wise wanting to stall you. Time to end this. I seriously do not think you could take me on, lady. Let's see. Wizard, fighter, rogue. Kill the wizard. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Yeah, you really should have backed away. I don't even think that was enough to delay me. You, stop trying to summon.
I told him there was a conspiracy. Again and again, I was ignored. Then the Duke's death, the riots, and now this. If the Leaden Key is targeting me, we need to warn the Ambassador in first fires.
You sure he's not dead? I mean, we can't even go back to the city at this point. Girdle of Megfault Might. Fine one.
You give
Let
me any
me
more
Wizard
gifts and people-
Grimoire. Alright, let's take a look at this.
We'll start thinking you're playing favorites.
Yeah, so weak. You had zero chance of winning against me, mortal. Swamp Spore! Oh, great. Try not to die to spores, please. Oh, Kravius finally switched! Yay! He finally spirit shifted! Wait, is Pallegina mind controlled again? Oh my god. Really? And Kravius is confused. You've got to be shitting me. Okay, can you please summon a phantom or some shit? Please, just...
Still alive?
We need more chat.
Try that again. Oh, that's going to leave a scar.
Wait, did they switch you to the pistol? Oh my god. Oh, I fucking hate these spores. I hate these things so much. Even with all the shit I invest in these fucking defenses against this shit, it's always happens. You're reloading. They switched you to the fucking ranged weapon too? Wait. Yeah, you should be using B.
So
Kill that one too.
that's it.
It's important to have people far away from them, so we can murder them with arrows of lightning. Elmshore. Oh, there's Elmshore. Okay. Wait, can we even go to First Fires? Okay, wait, let's try going... No, no, we cannot at all go to First Fires or anything there. And I guess it's, I mean, we could try it. Oh, there's a Stelgear. Stelgear. So that's what those things look like. Holy shit. Those are clearly version... Okay! I could see why you were happy to turn into that. It looks fucking awesome. Well, shit! You know what? No, let's, Charm Beast.
Lavaru, beyond sea. Die!
There we go. Now kill the Elder Stelgear. Man, why couldn't I have one of those as a pet? I mean, no offense to Moby here.
You give me any more gifts and people will start
No,
thinking you're
it's
playing
fine.
favorites.
It's fine. We don't have to have a Stelgear as a pet. Oh, the ability to switch pets would be nice. Alright, more Stelgear. Where do you guys even go when this place was flooding? I mean, seriously, where, do you guys have like a camp, procedure for this shit or some shit? Because damn. Well, that's actually unnecessary. Actually, all of it's unnecessary. Just keep killing.
So much for you.
Bye-bye, Forest Lurker. Skynbone. Added stash. The shit you find. And how exactly is all this with the flooding and everything? How is all this still intact? Oh, it even has an underground entrance, too. Wow. Swanky. Okay, I guess we will go to the bridge to see if we can enter this joint. To warn her ambassador. It's probably stupid. Adaro, the strange being appears in the mists of the Solomon Islands in the western Pacific Ocean. He is clearly related to the merman, but unlike these familiar sea creatures, the Adaro has legs attached to which are fins. A larger fin, similar to that of a shark, sprouts from his head. He also has fish scales and sharp horn where his nose ought to be. The Adaro commands a huge army of flying fish which savagely rend into pieces anyone foolish enough to invade his waters. The Solomon Islanders describe him as flying through the air, carried by his fish army, or riding on the back of a rainbow during storms at sea. Damn. Is that what you call ocean metal or something? That is so metal. It has a horn for nose. I don't want to go back into this burning downtown. Nobody wants to go back in here. This night gives you a proud salute. Okay, yeah, we can't go in. Yay! That was for nothing. Nothing but knowledge. Alright, it's fine. We'll just go to Elm Shore. No. No. Dear God, no. It's a horrible choice. Because everything else will be stronger, but the loot we get would still be low level. So... Oh, no. Horrible choice. Never do that. If the loot doesn't scale, don't go for it. Aditi. In Hindu tradition, Aditi is the primordial entity from which all things come. She is shown in the form of a cow who nourishes every living thing. She gives her milk freely to all on the condition that humans behave to her as if they are calves, like children to their mother. The injunction, do not injure Aditi the cow, is a warning to protect the whole of nature and the earth itself. I thought the critical path stuff was only for DLC. Oh well, guess not. Okay, let's continue. Someone wizard something. An ogre? I kill plenty of ogres. Oh shit, it's a fucking ogre army! Okay! The fuck? I kill plenty of ogres, not this many ogres! Fireball, please. Right there would be nice.
Watch your back.
Travius! You got any faux AoE damaging shit? Okay, you got any faux AoE damaging shit that actually has a large AoE? Do you have any faux AoE damaging shit that has a large AoE that is not connected to you? That's better.
Offset further wrong. Almost had it. Let me.
Okay, lay on hands thyself. Where are you? I shall heal the Mobies, and you shall summon something. A Drake. Right here, not next to you, like the AI seems to love doing. Oh! Fuck, what the hell happened to Ravius?
Can't take more of this!
Oh shit, well, someone help Ravius! Lay on hands or something, damn! There you go! Wait, what the fuck is killing us? Okay, Alos may die.
So much for you.
Okay! That was rather unexpected. And, almost fatal. Elm Shore Cave. Not doing that again. Oh, this is a rather nice grown bridge. Well, it's like semi-grown, I guess. I mean, it's clearly stone there for the steps. Rather nice. Rain blights. We can handle blights, right? They're not army of ogres. We can do this. I believe in you, party. Travis, get in there, man. Come on.
Understood.
Seriously.
Consider it dead. I'll chew the gristle off your.
That's not really anything necessary. I'll just let you keep going as you are.
Still alive? I need something sharp.
Because as you can see, Rain Blight.
Oh, I'm turned.
For the love of... Anyway, we're looking for a bounty target first. Greater Rain Blight. Wow, there are a lot of Rain Blights here, huh? Oh, kill it! Anyway, I think after this episode is over, off camera, I'll try to see if I can fix Sagani, so I can start bringing her around too. Not sure who I'd replace her with. Since we need someone to open locks, Connor's out. So, probably Ravius then. Oh, it is a shame because having all that magic. So nice. All the magics. All the time. This is very pretty. It looks very well taken care of. I think. I'm not a good judge of these things. Oh, we got a dead man here. Find Brigadine, Peridot, Lockpicks, money. There seems to be a man dead in his skivvies. What do you make of this? Stone beetle. Okay, beetles. We can kill beetles. And more dead people. And an army of blight. Actually, not too worried about that. Die, blight army, die!
So much for you.
Wait, where are you again? Okay, no, you're back here. For some reason, I thought you were further up.
So much for you. That's it. So.
Alright. All of these. Yep, they're dead. It didn't charm anyone. Yay. Alright, let's check that body back there because I'm pretty sure none of these guys are gonna have any loot. Fine Warhammer. Fine Warhammer. I don't know why I said war.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
You don't want to carry all the extra camping supplies. I'll kill you! Anyway, we still need to find the bounty target. I want to look here before I go through the, go over the bridges. Oh boy, nature definitely is pissed at us. I have no idea why. Could it be all of the murder? No, stick with that, please.
That's it.
Now, sacred immolation. You know, since these are all forest creatures, I'm sure they're very sensitive to fire everywhere. Bring forth the shambling hordes. Okay, looks like the skeletons fall fast. Oh damn, Ravius, what the hell? Nature's vigor yourself or something. Oh, it's because it looks like he's prone or paralyzed. Oh shit! Petrified! Oh. Okay, that explains that. Okay, where's Ravius? There he is. Palagina, you try lay on hands.
Freros, Ceres!
Alright, there we go.
Aim to some improvement.
Yay, it's over. Okay, Ravius, we definitely need rest. Now, this is the Aldra Arch. I need to take Sagani. I think I'd rather wait a bit before resting until we've at least explored all of the areas before the bridges and the things. Damn, we still haven't found that Nelrin the Wise guy. Forest Troll! Great. The continued armies of nature. They're fucking everywhere. Damn, Greenpeace wish they had this kind of shit. Yes, soon our armies will attack everyone. Nature will be preserved. I know nothing about conservation groups.
Much for you. I have them.
Don't worry, we all love nature here. We all also love killing these forest lurkers. There it goes.
I shall deal with.
Die now. Ah, fuck. I swear, sometimes the ability to charm everything is rather annoying. Alright, let's check this arch first. Oh wait, we've already checked the arch. Alright then, let's go back to the body and rest there. Heal multiplier. Yeah, damage. Yeah. You'll have like 1 or 2 points put in there. Rest! Half asleep, the tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! You gotta stop it with that. I just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
What happens to the bucket of cold water? Eder shrugs, looks away, concealing his smile poorly. What would I do without friends to punch me?
It was nice to feel needed. I'd have woke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Hopefully, before I go insane and start, like, drooling at the mouth. Sorry, foaming at the mouth. Oh, there's more conversations.
Hope I didn't seem ungrateful back there in the battlefield. And you went out of your way.
Yeah, it was, you had a long
Got real
night.
close. Didn't expect that. You know, for a second, I thought I was gonna finally see some answers. Foolish, of course. And why should I get answers? There's a world of Aethasians out there, don't know if their god's been blown up. Still, man can't help looking back. Guess you'd know that well as anyone.
Eder stares off, focusing on some distant thing, unseen and
I
unrealized.
might have turned my back on my god when he needed me. That's all I'll ever know.
You did what you had to do, even when his actions were destructive.
His actions didn't seem righteous enough for a god. That's why me and Woden had Widewind figured for a pretender. It didn't occur to me that my god might actually mean to do harm to his own. Something to think about, I guess.
Yes, another believer, their faith crushed. Oh, I'm horrible. Alright, so on the list of gods who want to kick their asses, we got, what, Wodka, Andra, now next is Wadewan.
Anyone suspected of treachery must be reported at once. Good, you have come. You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratom.
An answer flows to service your conscience, remembered from ages ago.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone. You were recruited from Kratom, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yavara.
We may have met a few times.
And what was your opinion of her?
She seemed respectable at the time.
It seems we all had the wrong impression.
If I say sister, he'll probably kill me.
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand, Your Eminence. Now, weird visions are over. Oh my god, look at all these boys! We're gonna kidnap you all! Hearthsong! You know. Alright, let's keep exploring. I want to get this bounty. I think this is probably the last of the bounties, too. They've got to be here somewhere. Okay, there are multiples. I thought there would be just a connected landmass. Golden celery added to stash. And some kind of circle of some kind? I wonder if that thing would have happened on the other bridges as well. Something to think about. Damn, I thought for sure this would be connected. Alright, back up. Nelleron the Wise, show yourself so I can kill you and collect your skull already. This is getting tedious. Yeah, it's still there, and... Nope, no Nelleron the Wise. More Stellager, though. Stellagear. Stella something. It's so cold. And we found a dying man. We got plenty of health potions, but tell me why I should waste them on you. Dying monk. The man on the ground gasps for air, clutching his chest as he struggles. On close examination, you see his red cloak obscures the full extent of his injuries. His face whitens as blood pools around him. Please, traveler. He reaches out arduously, extending his hand to you. Help the man get to his feet. No, he moans, do not trouble yourself. This body is a ruined shell, but my soul will live on. That is all that matters. What happened? Forgetful, so careless. He mutters, blood seeping from his lips. Cuts on my knuckles from morning practice. He holds his blood-soaked hand out in front of him. The Stellagears, they smelled the blood on me, but they found their next meal. The man reaches down to clutch his left leg, his fingers running along a jagged length of bone protruding from his knee. They were almost correct. The man eyes you with a glimmer of recognition. You are the Watcher. I am told you are dishonest, manipulative, but you are... Wait, who told you I was dishonest or manipulative? You're all I have in my finals. Please listen. I was on a mission to deliver. His voice shouted out, but I fixed it. Sasha resting aside. Tell me of your mission. This must be delivered to my order. Take it. It needs to be carried to Celestial Sapling. Give this to my brothers. They will reward you. Don't open it. The contents of my brothers only. If the seal is broken, they will. Blood erupts from the man's mouth. Streams of red oozing down his neck. His head slumps backward and his body goes still. Examine the scroll case. The scroll case is crafted of darkly stained oak in the likeness of a thin tower. Along its length, 5 wax seals adorn the case, each with its own symbol. A small flame, an open pond, a crescent moon, a shining sun, and a balanced scale. The seals would more than likely break if you try and open the case. Stow the scroll case in your pack. Place the scroll case in your pack and venture onward. He's dead, now loot his corpse. Oh, fuck. I got some money. Wait, why am I considered dishonest? I need to see this. Where is my reputation shit? Benevolent, honest 4, deceptive 2, rational 3, passionate 2, diplomatic 4. Really good, defiance obey, modest good, jealous, different vigilance, good, denounce neutral, Knights of the Crucible Champion, the Dozens eccentric, House Domino Terror, Stalwart Champion. Where the fuck do you get that I am manipulative and dishonest? I want to see where the fuck you get that from. Damn. Okay, let's ignore that, but where the hell... Okay, I guess the only place left to look for this guy that we're trying to kill is this cave. He's not in here. That damn warden will have to answer for this. Where the hell did they get the whole dishonest and manipulative shit from? I'm a good person. I only like crushing people occasionally. I'm usually very honest about things. Why would the dying monk have such a negative opinion of me? Wait, did I like use up honesty points or something during that fucking order thing? I wonder if that could have ended differently. Anyway. Loading screen. You know what that means. Pull open the book. Adelet. These monstrous creatures feature in the mythology of the Inuit people of Labrador in the Hudson Bay area. They are part of a curious creation myth according to which a human woman cohabited with a red dog. 5 of the children resulting from this union were dogs themselves, and these were sent across the sea to Europe, where they founded the European races. 5 other children were even more monstrous and turned upon the Inuit themselves, drinking their blood and rending them limb from limb. Ayla, one of the harpies of classical Greek and Roman mythology. Roman myth. Okay, take off fast mode. None of us have stealth, so it's pretty useless. Oh! Oh, fucking Nelran. Okay, that's Nelran the Wise. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
That's it!
Greater Earth Blight! Go! Calling the world's maw seems very painful. Let's not do that. Firebrand. Ah, insect swarm. Let them get a taste of their own damn medicine.
Arctic word and
That's it!
Okay, now please turn to soldier. There you go. And you! Feel free to summon a Drake. Or I'll teach these ogres a lesson! You do not fuck with me!
Stand.
Alright, and heal Moby. You want to keep little Moby amongst the living?
So much! No prisoner!
Everyone, kill Nelran the Wise! You shall die! Oh, for the love of God, Ayla! Please stop! Charming them when there's only one person left.
The term godlike doesn't refer
Refers
to my ability to carry
unlimited
unlimited
quantities
of
war
war
spoils.
I can do that.
You open this.
As requested.
Shimmering Cloak and Fenwalkers. Plus 25% against stuck, paralyzed, hobbled attacks. Excellent pair of boots. What boots does everyone else have? Reflex bonus. Take these. Where'd they go? Dead man stands. Let's ignore that then. Alright, search the cave. Cave coral? Anything else? No? Okay, well, back to Cade Nua. Yes, I'm sure I want to proceed. I dare talking about my best friend. Some of the people you meet and fight in the world can be taken prisoner and held in your strongholds, and then sold into slavery. Alright, Aeterni. According to legends that surround the life and deeds of Alexander the Great, the Aeterni were encountered on the northern plains of India when his army passed that way in the 4th century BC. They are described as having bony, sawtooth protuberances sprouting from their heads, with which they attacked and wounded their enemies. They killed several of Alexander's soldiers who were unlucky enough to encounter them. Alright, to Cade Nua! To turn in this bounty, and then sell a bunch of shit. To Cade Nua! Aetolian boar. Also known as the Caledonian boar, this mighty beast appears in classical Greek mythology as a means of inflicting divine justice. The goddess Artemis sent the boar as a punishment to the people of the Aetolian region of Greece, who had failed to give her sufficient honor and sacrifice. After the boar had ravaged much of the country, the hero Meleager was given the task of hunting down and destroying the creature. Calling upon many of the greatest heroes in the classical world, Meleager led them on a long and savage hunt across the country. In the end, it was the huntress Atalanta who brought down the boar with an arrow, after which Meleager killed it with his spear. He then gave the prize of the carcass to Atalanta, but this caused a quarrel over the division of the spoils, and in the ensuing battle, Metal Gear himself was slain. Well, that sucks. Anyway, as you heard from the beeping, that is all that's on me for this episode. Thank you for watching.
Done.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like and subscribe. And remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures, dogs and cats, and whatever else I decided to put up there. Anyway, I'm gonna turn in the bounty and stuff and try to fix the Ghani off camera. Goodbye, humans! Not humans like, and good river applies to you.